drove through the bushes and Simsim plantations in Lamola Parish, Omoro district, to the home of 73-year-old Lupina Lawino, who lost 3 grandchildren to nodding syndrome. They include 17-year-old Bala Mokelo, who died a few months ago, and 19-year-old Michael Pio. It's clear Lupina still has fresh memories of her departed grandchildren as she shows us around their graves. Susan Gazda, an American doctor, set up a non-for-profit organization, Hope for Humans Center in Odek Sub-County, in a bid to help the many families affected by nodding syndrome. The organization takes care of over 50 children at their center and through its outreach programs. Some of the sick children come here when they are very frail and appear like they could drop dead anytime.
When we bring a child when they're very severe, it takes them about 3 months before they can start doing things on their own, before they can walk on their own, before they can bathe, before they can eat their own food. And after 3 months, we take them through a process before even the special needs education program.
In the morning, the children are given a nutritious hot meal of porridge. Typically, their hands are shaking and their mouths struggling to contain what they have sipped. But there is a caretaker who cleans up the children who get dirty. The director of the NGO, Colin Agwechi, explained to NTV that they pick the children from the communities, and in most cases, they find them in very bad shape.
We rehabilitate the most severe children with nodding syndrome from the community. We pick them, bring them here under full-time admission, provide them the anti-seizure medication, which is the main intervention. We give them the right kind of nutrition that matches the medications they are taking. And also, after they have improved, we provide them the special needs education.
Some of the children have completely recovered and now play normally like others. It's entertainment time, and 17-year-old Bala Mopio is one of the drummers. Music is used here to reawaken the brain nerves that get severely affected and sometimes switch off as a result of the nodding syndrome.
They see their friends drumming and singing and dancing. They actually sit in the normal classrooms to watch what's happening. It encourages them. And we've seen the power of these children being together as a family transform them from the loneliness of being locked into a house or tied onto a tree to bringing smiles and a beautiful sense of belonging in their lives.
From Tamangu village in Kitgum district, 22-year-old Michael Ochan is a spectator expected to learn from the rest.
Therapy. We've seen it work in other places, and actually in the Acholi tradition, we dance almost to everything. We dance when a new child is born, when an elderly person is buried, when there's a marriage ceremony, anything we dance to. And we knew that the dance in us can awaken the health that these children need to have.
The inner gen charisma here gives new hope to the survivors. I couldn't resist the dance since this was a more uplifting situation from the gloom we had seen earlier. But Colin is worried that such happy moments could be short-lived since the founder of the project from 2005, Dr. Susan, is almost giving up.
It's been tough because, for one person to fund an entire organization that supports more than 100 kids on a daily basis, it has become difficult for her. It has become overwhelming. She actually said that if we can't get support, then she might need to pull out, and that means Hope for Humans is going to be closing.
At least 150 million shillings was spent to set up the health center, all this from the salary of an individual in the US. And many lives have been saved. Dr. Susan has been funding the project single-handedly for 5 years, and unless government takes over or another individual comes in, life could be bleak for the children supported here. The future of the children who are receiving support at Hope for Humans hangs in a balance because the funds which the caretakers have been getting to support the initiative are dwindling. But this comes on a backdrop of an unanswered question: what causes nodding syndrome? This is because in 2001, when it was discovered here in northern Uganda, the executive was so quick to tag it to black flies. But the communities or the locals have always argued that they have lived with black flies for a very long time. And why northern Uganda only? over to the executive and other authorities.